Welcome to the first ever Camping with Cheese vlog, I guess. I don't know if I'll do more of these. This isn't my usual content that I make, but here I am. For those that don't know, I really love camping. And that's one of the primary reasons why I moved to Colorado in the first place, was because of the Rockies. And so being able to just come out here like an hour drive from where I live is kind of incredible. I don't really know what this is gonna even be about. I think I'm just gonna be down to earth and talk and record when I wanna record. I'm doing what's called dispersed camping, which is essentially there's these fire roads or these secluded roads in national forests. Most property in national forests is free range, so you can camp there. There's a couple restrictions, private property, too close to civilization, stuff like that. But nonetheless, I found a nice little place. I've been looking forward to this for about 2 weeks. Well, a lot longer, but I've really had the plan set in stone for about 2 weeks. This is my first time really camping alone. I've done solo camping before, but there was always some little bit of moderation, as in, I always had a way to escape that, not like I did when I was younger. There was always like staff and facility, but I have done camping alone, so it's not like a big surprise. I've gone camping quite a few times. This is my first time really just being like completely isolated and solo and self-reliant, which is really cool. But I'm really confident. I got everything I need. I'm just doing it overnight. I'm gonna pack up in the morning and head out. The ride in was, my little beater car, that was, it was struggling. I mean, the road right here, I don't know if I'll ever show it, but the road right here down this section was pretty clean and not super bumpy, but the road in was atrocious. I hit my car at the bottom really hard. I hit a dip and it was not good. We'll see if I can make it out. My only concern is that it's gonna rain every single day this week, and it has been raining, so that's why the dips are so bad, because the water's kind of washing through. And so my fear is that it pours tonight, which my tent can handle the pouring rain, no problem. If things go bad, I think it's about 1.5 2 mile walk to the nearest big public road, which isn't a big deal, not bad, but it's a 4 mile walk if no one happens to be driving down the road and I can hitchhike into town. It's about a 4.5 5 mile walk into town where I can get cell reception and hopefully get like a tow truck or something. Because I don't know how that goes about, like what would I call an Uber? There's no snow on the forecast and I'm not gonna get stuck out here like permanently. There is a house that's like right down here where worst case scenario, like worst case scenario, I can go to that. But obviously, like, I don't want to disturb someone's private property. I have been noticing a lot. I'm not going to show it, but I originally went up to this little peak up here, and I was going to camp on this plateau that's kind of facing on the valley, but there's a lot of fresh animal scat, and I'm talking like not like little tiny bits. It's like huge piles, and so that instantly makes me think a large creature like a bear, which if they're roaming through that territory constantly, that's not somewhere I want to be. So I'm going down the trail a little bit more because I don't feel like running into a bear. I don't want to deal with that. Colorado really only has black bears and mountain lions. The mountain lions you can't really do much about. They'll just appear and then kill you if they want to, and if they don't, then well, you're safe. Should be a good fun time. So I'm kind of racing the sunlight right now. It's about 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 on the dot, and I stopped to set up my tent, get everything going. I pulled in about 5:30, and I really just looked around, tried to find a good spot. Before I did my intro, then I kind of came over here, settled in. I'm kind of on the slope against the sunset, so it already seems shady over here, but it is very much still bright out there. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch that properly. I'm in this nice little sort of tree grove area, but I'm just gonna set up my tent, and then let's do it. Here is the final iteration. Oops, I have this giant tripod I'm trying to hold this on, or my microphone in my left hand. But you get the gist. But yeah, I got the rain cover on. I've been in this, the one time I did decide to use it, it rained a lot. So it was good to get a little test run, and it was really windy. I don't expect it to be that as windy as it was last time, but just a green blob in the middle of the forest. Sunset's in about 15 minutes. And I'd say like total pitch black. Darkness is gonna come in like maybe 30 minutes after that. So I'm gonna kind of wind down here. I like to go to bed usually when it gets dark out because I'm not doing a fire. There's pretty heavy fire restrictions in Colorado. Or most, I feel like American forests right now have pretty strict fire restrictions. So yeah, I got about maybe 25-30 minutes till I'm gonna really try and lay down and fall asleep. And then the sunrise is at 5:30. So I'm gonna set my alarm for that and then kind of just get up, and I'll probably start packing some stuff, and then I'll leave all the stuff I'm gonna use in the morning, head out of here by 8, 9. It depends. It'll really depend on how I feel in the morning. Like I said, it's a very short little trip. I'm kind of just enjoying the peacefulness out here, but who knows? We'll see. Now, I know there's a creek down here, and I hear something. I know the creek is a little ways away, I assume. The thing is it's either a creek or the wind. It's really loud, and it's consistent, so it makes me think it's the creek. It's gotta be, because it's been raining, so it's gotta be going, like, strong. Well, as I'm getting closer, it definitely, I believe it is the creek. It's a loud creek, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, deep, deep down there. Too far for me to go right now. I thought it was much closer. I think it's about a quarter of a mile down. I definitely hear it, but it's way off trail. I'll flip it, I'll show you, but I just don't want to get lost. Much further down. I'm not gonna take any chances. Well, it's oh my god, I almost fell. It's getting pretty dark. It's about 8:30, 8:45. I got about 15 minutes till it's completely dark. I'm gonna call it a night, and guess you'll see if I'm able to sleep or not, based on if there's another clip after this of either me waking up or me in a pitch black tent explaining how I camp. It's 12:30. Actually, it's like almost 1. I haven't been able to sleep for quite a bit. It's just, the sleeping mat is awful. It's got these, like, I don't know if you can see, it's got these like ridges in it. These are so hard. At this point, I'm laying on top of my blanket, which is helping it a little bit, but man, the sleeping mat is just making it so terrible. I don't really know what woke me up the first time, because I woke up once and I fell back asleep pretty quick, and then I woke up a second time, and that was just like game over. I couldn't pass out. I don't really feel tired, which is weird, because I woke up at 8 a.m. this morning and I've only slept 2 hours. So it hasn't rained, and I just checked the forecast and I don't think it's gonna rain at all, so that's nice. I do have to go and take a piss, which is why I'm turning on the light and blinding myself, because I'm about to go walk out in the dark. But I'm not going to take you out there to go watch me piss, so hopefully I can fall asleep and I don't end up just staying up till 5. I will say, this lantern makes it feel like I'm in like one of those horror games. That camera, I can't see past either. It's just pitch black. It's not just the camera. It's also my eyes cannot see beyond the lantern. Well, I'm done with my piss. I'm gonna go try and sleep a little more. Hopefully I can fall asleep. It hasn't been good. It's not like I haven't been drinking water or anything. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. I just can't fall asleep anymore. But hopefully I'll see you in the morning. There's no updates for me. So I guess we'll see. I can't eat, my hands are cold, so I can't even hold my phone straight. See you in the morning. Good morning. I ended up falling asleep for maybe 3 hours, 4 hours. So I guess not bad. 6 hours of sleep. I would love to fall asleep again. It's about 6 a.m. It's definitely foggy, so just the sun's breaking through the fog, and I'm just kind of laying here. I'm really tired, and I really don't want to get up. But I was thinking maybe I set up my hammock, but it's really cold still, so I just kind of freeze in there. At this point, is it even worth it? I still have to pack up camp, you know? So, we'll see what I decide to do. I'm just glad I was able to fall asleep a little bit longer. Well, looking at the weather, it doesn't seem like it's gonna get much warmer than 40. I didn't necessarily pack to just sit and hang out in the cold weather, so I think I'm gonna pack up and head out. It's a nice little morning. I've just been walking around for a bit, just enjoying the scenery. I don't know if you can hear it, but that is definitely the creek down there. That noise, that is not the wind. I'm up on some rocks right now, kind of overlooking the area. It's been getting louder as I've been getting higher, so kind of a bummer that I can't go all the way down there. But hey, it's all right. I'll go pack up right now. As I was packing up my tent right now, I don't know how I didn't notice this yesterday. There's a bunch of 9mm casings on the ground out here. I don't know if it's open range for shooting, and I'm kind of surprised because there's people that live right up the road. So I wonder if that was maybe them that was shooting. There's a bunch of them down here. You have one right there, here, there. So I'm gonna just clean them up, leave no trace. There's no more, it's just in this one spot. So for those who wonder what my pack bag looks like once I'm done, that's pretty much it. This is most of the stuff I would normally bring if I were to go like backpacking. There's a few other items right there, like that shitty ass sleeping mat that I'm definitely like, this thing sucks. I'm gonna get a different one. That was like terrible. But I throw my water bottle in there, and then those are like leisurely items. But that's the final product right there. Time to go walk it all the way back to my car, so that should be fun. I'm really hungry. I have food in the car, so that's good, but here's the way my car starts. Well, you can probably hear it in the background, but my car started. Thanks for joining me on this really different sort of video. This is completely out of my normal content, but I think from the very beginning I said I want to do some sort of a variety style on this channel. So literally anything, which is probably not good for growth, but those who are here and have been here for so long, for years, thank you. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, new Omegle video coming soon. Later.